Okay, thank you very much for the question. I'm very glad to be here again. Now, particularly, I want to say to every youth out there, one thing that's major for me as a person, it's not just getting the certificates. I think right now, with the trend of how things are going, the major thing that people should concern themselves about is the certificate. And that's what internship gives you.
Certificate.
You don't have to check your dictionary for that. Because right now, companies will only employ you for what you know how to do, your content. That's what I call certificates. So you must understand that your certificate has been issued to you by the school. But school can't teach you how to make money. It's what you learn out of school that you convert to making money for yourself. School can only teach you scholastic knowledge, but they can't teach you anything that has to do with financial intelligence, emotional intelligence, and all those necessary life skills that you need to be able to, pave your way through in the labor market. So when you're posted to somewhere that doesn't relate to your course, you see it as a good medium to be able to build three things: one, exposure; two, experience; and three, expertise.
All right, certificates. We're getting that one. That is, what do you know? What do you have to offer? What do you have in your hands? And Felix Akpos is saying that when you go for the scholastic knowledge in school, the certificate knowledge is what you will learn outside of school. Now, for you, Okudewu Dixon, do you think the one complements the other? The knowledge you have, the skill you have, you acquire, you intend to acquire, would it limit or how would it impact on what you have read?
Well, academic knowledge, or what he has just called scholastic learning, has a very, very great impact on every human being. So no matter how much you learn and derive from your certificate, the academic knowledge gives you an edge. Right, so when we go for certificates, sorry for murdering the language.
No, it's not grammar. It's not grammar, so it's
no matter how much you get from your certificate, if there is no scholastic knowledge, you are limited.
Okay.
Right, so when we encourage people to even get this certificate, we encourage them further, and you ensure that you So even with somebody who has studied botany, right, there's something much more than just the study of plants that the person gets from going through the 4 years in school. And so when the person does internship, that's not really internship anyway, because internship is actually related to the profession you intend to pursue. All right. So, but when you are posted through this NYC scheme, which we have not gotten right, actually, when you are posted to another area, maybe you are posted to a factory where they produce a sachet water, right, and you study botany, there is something you learned in your 4 years in school that will be applicable in that
industry. Now, you know what I relate it to the NYSS scheme? You've talked about internship, a period of time while you're still in school, you're still studying. Yes. Now, for the NYSS thing, you're done with school, or you've not gone out to practice what you've studied. It's like an added study time.
Yes, and that's a plus for the NYSC anyway, because our educational system is lacking in a particular area, and that is the proper skill building. Right, that's where I applaud institutions that go through this internship process for their students. Majority of our schools don't have that opportunity for students to have practical, hands-on knowledge of what they are studying. Somebody studies banking and finance, and through the 4 years in school, the person does not know what the processes are as a banker. So even if the person comes out as a banker from school, the person does not have that certificate of what goes on in the banking industry.
All right, if you're just joining us, it's Good Morning Delta from Wari, and we're looking at the segment Building the Youths. What is the importance of internship? We've been told today it's a period of time. Well, you already know that a student, a learner, gets to study and observe and study a more experienced person in his or her field of study. Now, they've said that, well, you need beyond what degree you have had in school, scholastic they call it. You need what someone has termed certificate, which is skill acquisition. What else do you know? What technical knowledge, what skill do you have to complement whatever you study in school? They have said that irrespective of where you are doing that internship, it's meant to, you should see it not as a diversion from what you're doing, but an added knowledge opportunity for you to learn something more. Now, let's look at the role of parents in internship. Now, internship is outside school, it's outside home, but I'm asking the role of parents. Why? In my establishment, for instance, the letter even says it, as they bring the letters, they say that you own the student, no financial obligation. And so here we really do not pay. It's a government establishment, but for the core members, yes, but for those on internship, industrial trainings, CWS program, no. There are parents who would pick them, I know 1, 2, 3, to say, look, if you go to this XYZ oil company, they pay those on internship. So irrespective of what they have studied, irrespective of whether that person, the individual, is interested in that botany or banking and finance, they're going there because of the pay. You mentioned wealth creation, the fact that you need to make money. Do you see it as an obstacle in the wheel of progress of gaining this extra knowledge?
Really, personally for me, I think if you put money in front, the cash, in front for you to go into an internship program, it will limit your sense of reasoning and actually block your brain to whatever it is you're going to learn. Now, this is the reason why I say there's a difference between the rich people and poor people. And one major difference is what? Delayed gratification. Rich people believe more in delayed gratification, but poor people believe more in what? Instant gratification. Now, internship is something that guarantees you a better future than now. There's some facts about internship.
Delayed gratification.
Exactly.
Earning, but you may not have the finances.
Exactly now.
Immediately.
You get. So it's a major way for wealth creation. I went through internship. Now, after my youth service, I purposely went to work with my guy, one of my friends, in a cyber cafe. Why did I do that? I wanted to get intense. I studied ICT and telecoms. All my degrees are first class, 3 of them. But I actually, because they didn't teach you all those things in school.
They didn't teach you Yahoo there?
No.
Oh, why did you choose to go understudy your friend? Because Yahoo is already very trendy. Why someone listening right now to say, no wonder he's talking like this. He must have made money through Yahoo. Okay. What did you do?
Okay,
what were your experiences?
Now,
relating it to building the youth.
Okay, now for my experience there, what I actually went there for was very simple. I went there to be able to study the practical skills on how to make use of the internet.
So all through your times in school, studying ICT, you never had
Never. The only thing they were teaching us were just old programming language like COBOL, Fortran, all those things they don't even use these days. Nobody taught us Java. Nobody taught us how to build applications and all those things. So when we get there, we are the one that even buy the fuel that we use to run the lab. And you have like 300 persons, they put us in 3 batches for how many hours in a day. So it's very, very confusing. So I feel if you believe in delayed gratification, it will help you to be able to earn something. And it is the shortest cut to get a job after graduation. And it is the shortest cut to be able to...
But long.
It is short but long.
No, I wanted to add that the internship period is actually part of your academic study.
True.
It's actually part of your curriculum, right? So you are actually being done a favor. So if you are the one doing a favor to the institution, you should and deserve pay. But when the institution is doing you a favor, you are supposed to be paid. So our government hasn't actually gotten everything right. In better climes, the federal government or the government of the day is supposed to pay the institution that is offering these internship services to these students. Supposed to pay those institutions. It's supposed to pay the students, But
so we're supposed to be paid for taking
definitely. So everybody that has the
because
capacity,
we're giving them
knowledge.
Yes, it's almost for free now.
Yeah,
it's actually for free now.
For free.
Because the institution is supposed to be paid to ensure that these students get something tangible to go away with. So that's one of the lapses we're having in our country.
But do you think the mindset is like that? There are people who've been here to say, look, we spend money for transport. In fact, for some of them, for
the problem.
For the vehicle, for the transportation, they have to join the establishment.
Yes.
But they have 1 or 2 other complaints. When you say getting it right, what should be the idea? Taking it from the school for. Don't forget the students paid school fees in some private universities, very huge. And then they see this as part of the curriculum, which it is, like you said, and then coming on to get additional knowledge. How can we synchronize that?
There is no boundary for knowledge. There's no boundary for knowledge that you keep getting and you keep getting. All right. And somebody said that if you think ignorance
is expensive.
Yes. No, if you think education is expensive, try literacy or ignorance. All right. So education seems expensive. But the other option is worse. So you cannot really estimate how much knowledge you get in these institutions. For instance, if you said probably you paid 50,000 naira for a semester in school, you cannot compare what you are going to get from practical hands-on knowledge you get during your internship. So if we value your semester studies and theoretical studies all through, like he said, and he said probably it's 50,000 naira, the practical hands-on should be twice that amount.
Okay. Now, Felix Akpos, when we talk about internship, sometimes when these people come, when they come, I've experienced them a great deal, and indeed in my section, I work one-on-one with them with my class. You see that from the school front, there's so much lacking. Someone going for internship, for instance, should have a foundational knowledge, basic fundamentals. But what we say is, for instance, you see things like SMS language in their logbooks. There are people who are basically they're so far from education, and they're coming for internship. So you are at sea as to where do I start from? You understand? So how can we reconcile this? Talking about the students who send it onto the field for internship and what the school has to offer. For instance, take our profession, for instance. They are mass communication students who have never seen a language lab. They don't know what a microphone looks like. They lack the basics of the English sound system. They don't even know what the vowel system are. And they come here and you're like, you have thought that all of this have been taught then. And so coming here, you just want to practicalize. It's not there. How do we make up for that?
I think with all sense of humility, I want to say that our educational system, the way it is built, with all sense of humility, it's totally obsolete. The syllables are totally obsolete. So it needs to be reviewed and upgraded to meet up international standard. You can't compare somebody's schooling here right now and then going abroad. Watch that person. That person is very smart. Like me, I got all my degrees first class. My ND, HND, my BSc.
Now if I go, that, you've said that like twice.
Now I'm just using it as an instant. If I go abroad to study now, I'm putting the seriousness I did to get those things. Do you get? Imagine what my performance would be there. But if I, then what we're doing
so
actually,
the atmosphere there is more conducive.
Exactly. More encouraging. You have take-home exams. You have things that will even encourage you to be able to do more. So they need to review the syllabus, upgrade it to meet up international standard.
Alright, what would be your last word to students of internship right now? What's one motivational word you give to them?
Okay, what I want to say there is you need to understand that you have to do 3 things if you have to succeed in life and then your internship you're doing. And the 3 things, number 1, you have to learn. Number 2, you learn. And number 3, you keep learning. You're not limited by what you don't have, but you're limited by what you have, but you don't know how to use.
Thank you very much, Felix Akpos. And for Okodevu Dixon, how do you motivate those who have these persons in their employee right now that are doing internship with establishments, ministries, agencies? What do you want to say?
First, before I talk to the establishments and industries, I would like to encourage government first to focus more on education, because we are lacking greatly in our educational structure. Students are not being churned out with the appropriate instruments, and
Nigerian graduates are unemployable.
That's the fact. But I will encourage the institutions that are doing well to take these students. They are not just giving them practical knowledge; they are giving them theoretical knowledge along to do the good job and the job they will work students. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's much. We can take time and really fast spent on our side. I've been speaking with Felix Akpos, a business and career counselor, and Okodevu Dixon, motivational speaker, who have said that internship is very, very important and very necessary to make you a more complete student or graduate at the end of the day. You need to be patient. Look at whether or not something is profitable. It has to do with what you're learning, and look at the long-term results where finances are concerned. When you put money in the first place, you block it all. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Right. Good morning, Delta continues after now. What are the Nigerian dailies saying? What the papers say? And newspaper review segment is up. Stay tuned.